Do you know who Sacajawea was? Well, I'll tell you right after the intro. Hi everybody, it's Glenn and welcome to the Luxury Shaving Hobbyist. Really glad you're here. Before we get started, a big shout out to the Barbershop Duet. Sarah and Marcus, thank you so much for helping me with my technical issues. They noticed in my last video that we had a bit of a glitch. They contacted me. We walked through it back and forth, and I think we have a solution. So thank you guys very much. So here it is, Sacajawea. Beautiful, beautiful label. This is part of the Lewis and Clark series. This is the second soap, and the label has the same coloring as Lewis and Clark. Just gorgeous. This is a collaboration between Frank from Strike Gold Shave and Tobin from Tobin's Throwbacks. So let's open this up. Here is the pour. Wow. So I get freshness, coolness, little floral, little citrus, definitely woodiness. What a fantastic scent. I've been wearing the Splash on the back of my hand for 2 days. I'm going to put some more on right now. It is phenomenal. And the dry down on this stuff is great. There we go. And you know, sometimes splashes and soaps don't smell alike. This is exactly the same. Fantastic. Let's see what Frank and Tobin have to say about their new soap. Strike Gold Shave proudly continues its tribute to American exploration and resilience with the second installment of our Lewis and Clark Expedition series, Sacajawea, a powerful homage to the brave Limhi Shoshone woman whose wisdom and courage were instrumental in guiding the Corps of Discovery across uncharted lands. Crafted with reverence and strength, Sacajawea is a fragrance that captures the wild beauty of the American frontier. Notes of evergreen, bergamot, lavender, and mint open the scent with a crisp mountain breeze, while the heart pulses with fir balsam, cedarwood, and oak moss, grounded by the earthy sandalwood, vetiver, and a breath of ozone, evoking the vast, untamed landscape she helped navigate. So here's the thing. When I was in grade school and they taught us about Lewis and Clark, I guess I was sleeping, looking out of the window, pulling some pigtails, doing something I should not have been doing. I didn't know about Sacajawea. So thank you, Frank and Tobin, for teaching me about that. And so last night I showed this to my wife, Susie, and I said, Susie, do you know who Sacajawea is? And I thought, no way. She said, sure I know. And she told me the whole story. So my bright wife got a much better education than I did. Oh, cannot stop smelling this. So, so good. Brush for today that I've had soaking. Here it is. This is a brush from Bobby Moffett, Sawdust Creation Studios. And I chose this brush for the same reason I chose it for Lewis and Clark. It has such a rugged look to it. It is amazing. This is maple, and it's dyed with green, red, and blue. It's got a Fanturian knot. Don't know which one, but it's got one. And I think this was Bobby's first dyed maple brush. I know he's done a few more since then, but just a wonderful, wonderful brush. 26 mm, and can't wait to use it again. Razor for today from Goodfellas Smile. It's the Valynor razor. Just love this handle. Let's take it apart. Very unique handle because it's made of anodized aluminum on the outside and brass on the bottom and the inside. And this actually screws off for cleaning. Very, very unique. Here is the top cap. And here's the plate. And we're going to use an Astra green on its first use. So let's get that into the razor. Get it on the cap. And here's the plate. And that very unique handle. I really love how the handle catches shadows and light so well. Just unique, beautiful, and kind of looks rugged over here. So appropriate for this shave. And I've got a great new soap scooper to show you. Here it is with my channel's name on the middle piece and my channel colors in the handle. Isn't that incredibly gorgeous? Ian Legacki, thank you so much for crafting this soap scooper for me. Just amazing. So we're gonna use the soap scooper and get some of that Sacajawea. You can say it 10 ways, you can spell it 10 ways. Sacajawea. Get it into the Captain's Choice bowl. Make a nice lather and be right back. Okay, we're done. Here's a great lather on my Sawdust Creations brush. Oh, smells fantastic. Let's get rid of the glasses and start the shave. Have my handy dandy Expert Grill meat baster. Works so good. Don't need that fancy stuff. This does it. We're going to use some PAA Tube 2.0. This one is mentholated. I've got 4 days of growth. So happy to get rid of that. I didn't pay for the soap or splash. Thank you, Tobin and Frank, for sending it to my channel for review. Really, really appreciate it. Okay, lather up for pass number 1. Oh, and the dry down, you get that freshness for a long time, and the wood, the sweetness of the wood jumps out after about 30 minutes. Just a beautiful scent. Great base. Wonderful brush. Life is so good. It really is. Okay. We're ready. We're going to do pass number 1 with the Valynor razor. It's from Italy. Goodfellas Smile. Oh, so nice. Feels so good when you haven't shaved for 4 days. Look at that. Fantastic. So here are some pictures of the mad scientists behind this scent. There's Tobin and me, and there's Frank and me. If you're having trouble recognizing me, I'm the short one. I look much taller in these videos. Actually, I'm average height and they are abnormally tall. Let's go with that. A nice rugged walk in the woods, smelling the trees, smelling the air, the freshness. This is a lighter scent than Lewis and Clark. Both wonderful. And I'm picking up a bit of that lavender too. And I love florals. I would not call this a floral scent at all, though. So don't be scared off if you're one of those few people who don't like florals. So before I pick up the razor, let me tell you a little bit about Sacajawea. Sacajawea was a Shoshone woman who accompanied the Lewis and Clark expedition in 1804 to 1806 Also called the Corps of Discovery, the expedition traveled from the northern plains through the Rocky Mountains to the Pacific Ocean and back. Her skills as a translator were invaluable, as was her intimate knowledge of some difficult terrain. Perhaps the most significant was her calming presence on both the expedition team and the Native Americans they encountered, who might have otherwise been hostile to strangers. Remarkably, Sacajawea did it all while caring for the son she bore just 2 months before departing. So there's our history for today, past number 2. Just amazes me the creativity that some people have. Tobin and Frank, to be able to create a scent that is just blended so well and just, it comes off great. It's almost like I admire these cooks who put in the tarragon and the beef and the spices and the bananas and things you never thought would go together, and they make this beautiful meal. Same kind of talent to be able to visualize what the end product smells like or tastes like. Hats off to those people. I could never do it. A little more water on the face. Gonna lather up for pass number 3, and I'm going to speed that up for you guys. Calling that done, I would not call that razor aggressive at all. It's more of a mild razor, just a great, smooth, nice shave. So, if you've watched my channel before, you know we don't waste any of that glorious lather left in the brush or the bowl. Pick it up one more time, get it on the face. Do it for a couple of reasons. One, smells great, and you can enjoy the scent even longer. 2, it's really good for your face. And 3, if you've missed any areas at all, you can find them and take care of them during this process. Nothing missed, let's rinse. Okay, we're done. Some wonderful beard reduction here. So we're gonna use some Quinn's witch hazel from the UK, citrus. This is orange and grapefruit. Since there's bergamot in the shave, we'll keep the theme going. Very nice. Okay, let's air dry some of that Quinn's so we can go to the splash. Okay. Here it is, Sacajawea. Picture a forest, early in the morning, when it's nice and fresh and the dew's on the ground. That's what I get from this. Oh my goodness gracious. The pine trees, oh my goodness. Do I look happy to you? I'm thrilled. I gotta take some more. Gotta take some more. And this time I'm gonna put it on like Tobin puts it on. If you notice, Tobin, he wants to get as much of this on his face as he can. Doesn't rub his hands together, just does that. Yep. Fantastic. Let's get the glasses and do a quick recap. We used Sacajawea. Beautiful label, I love it. Here's the side label, by the way. Shows Tobin on here too. And I'm hoping that when this drops, and it's going to be June 21st, that we get a bunch of Bobby Moffett bowls and brushes for sale as well. I missed out last time. I'm gonna try to grab it this time if I can. Here is the splash. Here is the Goodfellas Smile Valynor razor. And let me just rinse off this piece of art from Bobby Moffett. It is the most rugged looking brush that I have. Here it is, Wet and Sexy. Sawdust Creation Studios. This is Maple, dyed with red, green, and blue. Fanchuria Knot, and Life is Good. Thanks for being here, folks. See you next time. And if you get a chance, look up Sacajawea. It's spelt a couple of different ways. It's pronounced a couple of different ways. And if you get a chance, pick up the soap and splash. You won't be disappointed. Love you all. See you soon.